No. No shot. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my. Oh yeah, buddy? Yeah, you're a lucky son of a bitch. What's going on, guys? You saw the title. I'm Paul. Be talking about the Patriots. What makes me qualified to do this? Not much, other than I'm just like every other New England Patriots fan who loves to boast their opinion on the team and honestly how terrible they are right now. But welcome to the show. This is my first episode, obviously, but I usually will be planning on sticking to posting my videos on Tuesday. Let's get right into it. The Patriots are hosting the Jets this weekend on Sunday at 1 o'clock. This week, Miles Bryant did not participate Wednesday, and Thursday he was out, or limited participant, with an illness. Trent Brown, big storyline this year with his abysmal play and his lack of effort completely overall. This week, his excuse for not practicing was an illness, but if you're smart, you know that's not true. He's just being lazy again. He's completely checked out of the team. It's time for him to go. Hunter Henry and Peppers were back as limited participants, and they're expected to play. As for the Jets, the only person that really matters, any name of notoriety, is Zach Wilson. He has already been ruled out for this upcoming game. Not that that's going to really change much for us. The guy sucks. We all know that. The Patriots, you guys probably know this, haven't lost in a while to the Jets. We've won our last 15 matchups. Our last loss was in 2015. Just to put that into perspective, I was in middle school when that happened. I am no longer in middle school. Our leading rushers were Brandon Bolden and Steven Jackson. Yeah, that's right, Steven Jackson. I bet you forgot about that name, at least for the Patriots. Dude was getting the senior discount at Applebee's and calling AARP for his setup. Crazy thing. I guarantee my whole bank account betting on this, you could not name our leading receiver that game. I guarantee you. I'll give you a hint. Here's a picture of him. Look at that. Look at that. I bet you have no idea who that is still. Crazy. People say Tom Brady had the best receivers. No weapons. Anyways, that's Keyshawn Martin. Long gone out of the league. Barely did anything. As far as last game goes, earlier this season against the Jets, we won 15-10, if you remember. It ended on that safety, Jets doing Jets things, of course. Sell the game. Big factor in that game was the rushing yards differential, which was 157-38 in favor of the Patriots. That's going to be our big factor going into this game. We need to get the rush game going. Breece Hall of the opposing Jets has been going off the past couple weeks. Our biggest key on defense is stopping him, and our biggest key on offense is getting the run game going with Zeke. Another thing, last game, we had 0 turnovers. 0, that's right. I know it's tough to believe. It's tough to believe with the quarterback play we've been seeing this year, but we had 0 turnovers to the Jets 1. Now, granted, in games this low scoring, what's probably going to be a low scoring game, those turnovers matter. In a one score game, that turnover makes all the difference in the world. Now, just like about 90% of kids my age that like to watch sports, I also like to dabble in the sports betting a little bit. For this game, big play on Patriots money line. They have not lost since 2015, as I said earlier. Max 50 unit max play. Whale play of the year, Patriots money line. I also like Ezekiel Elliott rushing yards. All right, now that that's out of the way, there are big implications on the line in this game as far as the NFL draft goes. with a loss and a Commanders win, we take over the second overall spot. With a win, and we could move all the way down to the 5th spot. We would have the same record as the Chargers and Titans, but the strength of schedule differential really doesn't mean anything. We're going to be in the 5th spot. We get the tiebreaker with our strength of schedule being worse than theirs. There's a couple other factors in there, but let me pull this up. Jonathan Alfano of Sports Illustrated gave a little story on our possible scenarios. What is really important for us if us and the Commanders both finish at 4-13 is there's 5 other games that will help strengthen or weaken our strength of schedule. And the most important one is that Falcons and Saints game. If you remember that horrendous game that we had against the Saints earlier this year, it was a clear loss. And the Commanders also lost to the Falcons. So, we need the Falcons to win that game. We need that. If we are tied in record with the Commanders, that would do wonders for us. So keep your eye out on that Falcons-Saints game. The other games that could help us out are Steelers-Ravens, the Texans at the Colts, the Bears at the Packers, and the Broncos at the Raiders. For our sake, those 4 other games don't really matter as much, but good to keep an eye on. As far as where we're going to be picking and who to get in our spot, really, if we do get blessed with that second overall pick, I do believe you got to go quarterback, whether it's Drake May or Caleb Williams, whoever's there available, that's your guy. That's your future. You've seen our quarterback play all year. It's terrible, and it needs improvement. This is not a long-term option at quarterback, what we're seeing out of Bailey Zappi. If we happen to stay at 3, I'm not sure what Chicago is doing. A lot of people seem to say that they're dead set on drafting another quarterback. I don't know if they're ready to give up on Justin Fields yet. The dude's been doing nice this year. If they do happen to go quarterback route, with the Commanders also going quarterback route, which I do believe they will, and Marvin Harrison Jr. falls to you at 3, that's a blessing. You need to thank God for that. That's not too often that a generational talent falls to you at 3. If we end up 4th or 5th, I really don't think any of the quarterbacks that'll be left are worth taking. Marvin Harrison will be going to the Cardinals, if not us. He'll be gone. I just really don't see any future skill positions being available that would be worth picking at that spot. But another generational talent that no one seems to notice, left tackle out of Notre Dame, Joe Alt. This guy is phenomenal. He's got the size, the speed, the athleticism, every single thing that you could ask for out of a left tackle, this guy's got. 6'8", 330 pounds. He's a unit. I'm not kidding. This is not an over-exaggeration. If I could compare him to one NFL tackle, it'd be Trent Williams. Yes, Trent Williams. I'm not kidding. This guy's legit. He's going to be a perennial left tackle in the NFL. Just a big storyline also, the future of Bill Belichick as the head coach position. Really, this game doesn't mean much. I think Robert Kraft has already made up his mind, which is also why I think Bill is going to want to go out with a win. Obviously, who wouldn't? So another reason why we're going to get screwed out of our current pick, I believe. But Mike Reese did report that Belichick and Robert and Jonathan Kraft do have a meeting set up on Monday to talk to Bill about his future. Yeah, I think he's done. I think he's done. I hate to see it, but his time has come. It's over. The dynasty's over, guys. Get over it. It's over. We had our run. We had our fun. It's over. It's a new era right now. I'm going to wait to give my opinions on our head coaching position until next episode, because I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen. You can guess, though. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for listening to my first episode. I do plan on improving, and I want to hear what you guys have to say about my show, so please drop a comment below. Anything helps. There's no such thing as bad publicity, so share, like, subscribe, all that stuff. I appreciate it, guys. I'll catch you next time.